Okay, so wait, hold on. So Scion, Corki, and Jarvan are banned. Varus, Orianna, and Rumble are banned from LR. There's a first pick on Jace, not Azir, which is kind of strange to me because I think Azir would be pretty good here. But if you go first pick Azir, then a team can answer with like Talia, which is a decent Azir answer, plus Jace, right? First pick Azir, you go Talia, Jace on the other side, and then it can be pretty hard because you're getting pushed in, and if you get shock blast, the lane can become really hard. There's a Mundo on my screen. I don't know why they didn't pick Malphite. Why would you pick Mundo here? I mean, LEC's always thought Mundo is really OP, but I don't think Mundo is good into Jace. I don't think Mundo is good into Jace. There's also the possibility where you just don't end up picking like Jace jungle, right? You flex the Jace top, and then you end up playing something that just counters Mundo, which a decent amount of champions actually counter Mundo in the jungle. So I'm really surprised he's going for Mundo Rise here. Also, I think Azir is just a better champion than Rise at this point. Like, I don't think you want to be playing Rise into Azir Jace normally, so I'm pretty confused about this. I don't know why they didn't just go Malphite on 3. They could have easily went something like, you know, Azir plus X champ, whatever they think is strong. So, I mean, some teams would go like Azir, Yunara, and then Malphite on 3, and they'll be like chilling in the game, you know? And Saren ends up going Cassio. I mean, Cassio is obviously an answer into Rise, but he should have played it. Actually, he should have played Anivia here. Mundo is pretty bad into Anivia because you're just one of those like stupid champs that can't get over the wall. And Rise is pretty bad into Anivia. So like they all end on the short range comp. I think this is like perfect Anivia angle for Saren, and they missed it. Maybe he just doesn't play Anivia though. I mean, some players just don't play it. Aatrox banned for Los Ratones. They pick Caitlyn. I mean, normally this is where you'd ban like Elise. Actually, you're not banning Elise. All right. Normally you would ban Elise, but you're playing into Reckless. A Reckless is never picking Elise. Do you just ban Bard into him? I think Bard's really good ban here because you have double immobile. But honestly, shouldn't LR just go Bard on 3 if they play Bard? Bard on 3 into these 3 champs looks really good to me. Yeah, they let Bard get banned, but I think Los Ratones should have picked Bard here on 3. I think it's decent with the champs they have. I think it's great into the champs you're playing against. I don't think Caitlyn's ever getting banned if you want that, but I think Bard on 3 sounds way better tier. I thought it was a Bard angle. Yeah, it was a Bard angle for sure. Aatrox ban and Gnar ban. Gnar ban makes sense. I mean, I think out of all the top laners that people can pick that are really OP, I think Gnar is the one that will fuck boss the hardest. If a top laner is playing, you know, Cassante, Renekton, and Bessa, it's like they might get strong within the game. Gwen could get strong later on within the game, but Gnar is going to like completely take boss out of the game with his champion pool because he just doesn't play anything that would counter Gnar. He doesn't play Kennen. He doesn't play Jace. He doesn't play Kennen. Doesn't play Jace. He doesn't play like Aurora. He doesn't play any of the ranged champs. Essentially, he doesn't play Aurelia. Like middly top, whatever you think is the Gnar counter. All of the champions that would be good against Gnar, boss plays 0 of them. So his champs can function way better into something like an Mbessa. Like you can play Volibear into Mbessa and it's fine. He can play Gragas into Renekton and it's fine. He can do something around that, but he will not be able to ever beat a Kennen with his champion pool. Narflux him in solo queue as well. Yeah, I mean, of course, because Scion could be playable, but he'll never get Scion. Scion will just be banned every game. So yeah, it is what it is. Quinn, he could, I mean, honestly, that would probably be the best out of his champion pool. That would be the best thing into Gnar. I agree. You could go Quinn into Gnar, but it's kind of hard to make Quinn good in the game. You know, like it's pretty hard to guarantee Quinn is good in the game. Cho'Gath banned. He ends up blinding Kled here. Okay, blind Kled. All right, I can see it. Last time he played Kled, enemy team just locked Mbessa and he got his head taken off though. The reason why they don't want to go Mbessa in this game, they opt into Cassante, is because they're playing against Ryze. So Ryze is good at making plays on side. So Ryze Kled can kill an Mbessa, whereas Cassante will just never die to this. And they already have enough damage within the draft that having some frontline could be good. That's the idea. They take the Nautilus here. That's a Braum angle for Reckless again. Braum angle for Reckless again. All right, sounds good. The draft ends up being fine. I don't think Mundo is a good pick at all in this game, though. Like, I would hate to play Mundo here. Like, you want to play Mundo when the enemy team has, like, Malphite plus, like, a champion that doesn't deal insane amounts of damage. So if the enemy team goes for something like Orianna, Malphite, like you have Azir, they go Orianna, Malphite, I feel like that's where you can go the Mundo angle. But into Jace, this should be terrible. But it's like, if the Jace makes mistakes and you actually get to the point where you're tanky, then it's fine, right? But I think that a good Jace player should be able to like completely run the game. Okay, standard laning. Jace is going for a Raptors clear into Krugs. The thing about doing this on 26-2, I just call it 16-2 to be honest, is that you're not as fast as Jace, or like as you used to be. But it's fine. So Velia is like half crossing. He's just going to end up going bot crab here. Jace reveals himself. And then Jace is going to cross back, and he's going to do Raptors into Krugs, and then he's going to buy Dirk. So that's going to be the play. Okay. He's got Dirk and Boots. Got your Giant's Belt on Mundo. I mean, the thing here is, because of the way that this is going, Mundo might have an angle to start Drake here. Because Ice is like pretty low conditions. Like bot is pretty low conditions. I mean, both of them are. But I think you might be able to start a Drake as Mundo. I mean, you do it really well, and you know Jace is going to be top here. Going for play. Because they think that Crowny is basing. She's not. It's going to allow them to push this wave. But now, because they ended up going for this, like, this is like the 10-second timer where you'd want to start Drake. Because he went for this here. Oh, that's good from Nemesis. Maybe they can do Drake now. He's going to play for Raptors instead. I mean, I feel like one of Mundo's biggest strengths is how fast you do Drake. So, like, if you see the other guy pathing top, I think you should have tried it. He's kind of just sitting here, and now he's going to do Crab. Getting Crab is nice, though. Get some level 6. They can fight this, potentially, once Ryze gets back. They can just, like, kind of S-key here. This is kind of where I like teams. Like, I think here, they should continue with the play. They know that Jace is not level 6. Mundo is level 6. He's really strong right now. He's got upgraded smite. I think they could have definitely like found an angle to do it here. See what happens. It's just mainly because they know what Jace's pathing is. I mean, to be fair, there's going to be another timer here where they can do Drake when Jace is pathing top. Because Jace has his top camps up. So, like, if you're Mundo and you start Drake, and then Jace comes to Drake and looks at you, it's good for you because you're close to your camps. And then once the situation resolves, then he is going to end up having to run across the map. That's just the daily boss solo kill at this point. Like, this guy... No, it's funny because Boss was, like, talking... Like, there was, like, clips on Reddit of him being like, bro, it just sucks to be weak-sided every game. It's like, brother, you are dead 1v1 every game. Like... But it is, I mean, it just is what it is. Like, he's not actually good at laning. So, it's not the best. I mean, I don't think you would want to trade here that much. Cassante just goes all out and just wins anyway. He's the ulti here, no? Oh, he ulted really late. He just needed to press ult. Oh, got clapped. Got completely clapped. Look at Trace and smiling. He's like, wait, what I came to LEC for? Nice. So are we doing Drake or what, bro? This is pissing me off. Oh, Saren went for the R flash onto Nemesis. Nemesis didn't get hit by it. Like, finally, we're doing Drake. I mean, yeah, I guess. I just felt like this could have been done earlier, but yeah, this is the timer where you're going to get it. Because Jace is on top camps, like we said. Right. Grab spawn top. Velia's just helping them re-enter bot. I actually like this from Velia. So they can just re-enter bot and they don't have to go like the safe way. I think at this point he should probably just take his blue. He's kind of just oinking here. This might end up being good. He's going to end up getting a flash. Could have ended up being a kill. He takes his blue. He wants to stay on the map until he has his item. He wants Heartsteel. Okay, no flash on Saren. Did he cancel an auto here? Did he try to auto W and not do it? Oh, he canceled his auto W. If he got his auto W, his auto E and W proc, he could have killed. He canceled his auto before his E. Would have been really fucking close. And he ends up dying anyway. Like, it's tragedy. Mega tragedy for him. Oh, that's so bad. And he doesn't get his Heartsteel on this base now. So, like, now he's on a fucking really awkward timer. And Sheo's just up 700 gold. Oh, look at the auto. It's tragic. Auto E. Oh, no. It's a horror. I mean, the worst part of this, too, is, like, look at how he pops his W. He Ws for damage instead of saving it the way you're supposed to. So because he pops his W for damage here and he doesn't get the damage off, he's like actually super fucking squishy. Like, you want to be able to W that and then be able to reactivate it, be like 250 or like 400 HP, whatever, and then he'll be able to flash away and live. Tragedy, bro. Tragedy. Ult's very late. You want to ult late on Mundo. Ulting late is good, but you just need to W the damage. Like you shouldn't W 4 damage often as Mundo. He was scared of getting pushed on a turret, but you trade the kill there every time. No. I mean, it's not good to trade the kill. Like, it's better for you both to live than for you to die and him to die, I think, in that situation. Because his condition is already ruined and he's going to have to base, and you actually have, like, HP, so you're going to try to play for his Raptors, probably, in this situation. But, yeah, I mean, if he thinks he's going to die, then he should 100% trade. It's just like, he got caught in no man's land. He didn't commit for the kill, and then he died as well. Because if Cassio just has to base there, if like he doesn't go in and Cassio bases on 200 HP without TP, then he can play for enemy Raptors and he'll probably get them because Heretics is not going to fight 2v3 for them. Value keeps trolling his W. Yeah, he's done this consistently. His other Mundo game, he trolled his W a lot as well. If you want to see somebody who plays his, really well with his W on Mundo, you should watch Skewmon. I think Skewmon might be the best Mundo player in the world, like in competitive. I mean, Natty's also super good at it. If you want to watch solo queue, you can watch Natty. But like W usage is crucial to this champion. It is like the entire kit. Good, they're using their bot prio here. Does Reckless not want to press E on this? Yeah, I thought he was going to miss. Didn't look like it was going to land. Crab. Hitting this Q is pretty nice. Good moves from Nemesis. No flash on Sten. They should kill Sten here. Sten is completely out of it. What is Sten doing? Bro, Sten is like... His Aphelios' bot. He should know Caitlyn is here. Caitlyn fully rotated over vision. Ice watched the Caitlyn move over vision. Aphelios' bot. And then Stend is looking for this play on Nemesis. Like, I mean, I don't mind him like looking for the hook, but he should be clicking out. Like, he should be clicking out 100%. But he's like clicking forward. Like, clicking forward is crazy, bro. The no flash Nautilus. Look at this movement. What is he? Where is he going, bro? Oh my lord. Okay. And now what? What the fuck, Crowdy? We have to abolish the LEC. We have to abolish the LEC. Bro, why did he just press ult in melee range? Like, he could just ult from here if he wants to ult. Why did he ult from here? Oh. Oh. He just got a kill mid. He just was happy in the game. Bro, I have not watched one Los Ratones early game in all of these LEC games where no one is griefing in the first 10 minutes. Like, they haven't played one game, like, not even first 10, like, they haven't played one game where no one griefs for the first 10 minutes. That he didn't know Jace was covering on Kadrill's stream. Bro, even if you didn't know Kadrill, what the fuck? I was just reading what you said. Even if you didn't know that Jace was hovering, you would still not ult from that range ever, right? If you were trying to kill the guy, like let's say he thinks that he has a timer to kill the guy, then he'd walk up to him, start autoing, and he would look for like, you know, an E trap, like an EQ trap combo, and then ult to try to finish it off. Or he would just, if he wanted to poke the guy, he would just ult from like his ult range, right? To just poke him. But you would never play it like that. A boss is just gapped just every game. The thing is, it's like boss is going to be gapped every game, but it doesn't mean that the game is unwinnable, right? Even if he's gapped, he just has to find ways to be impactful in the game, or he needs to find ways to not let the other top laner be impactful in the game and just let the game like be decided 4v4. Realize Cassio in this game. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. It's against 3 melees. I've said this before watching Los Ratones games. Crowny and Nemesis need to stop standing on top of each other. You gotta stop standing at top of each other. Like, it's just a habit that they need to fucking build, is not having your carries stand on top of each other ever in the game. Because, like, even though, like, they're probably going to get this Drake. I mean, look, like, Ice is bot, Stend is mid. It doesn't look like they're actually being contested. But this is such a bad habit that Los Ratones has. They keep on letting their carries get fucked together. Like, I know that they're Slovenian brothers, but, like, they need to get over their separation anxiety and be okay standing apart. Crowny here. Clicks down a bit. Nemesis can stand there. You're all good. And they still get the Drake anyway. Like, Team Heretics isn't even contesting this. Like, I think if this shock blast didn't land, I don't think Heretics would even look to fight. It's just this hits, and then they're like, oh, maybe we can fight, and they start moving. Honestly, isn't Nautilus just fucking dog shit in this game, though? I guess they picked Nautilus here because they picked it on 5, right? 4-5, they picked it. I guess they picked Nautilus here because they didn't want to pick something like Lulu for the affiliates. I don't even know if Lulu was up, but it doesn't matter. The point is, they didn't want to pick something that's supportive to the affiliates because they thought if they pick something that's supportive to the affiliates versus Caitlyn, then Reckless is going to pick some type of like bully enchanter like Karma or Elise or Lux or whatever. I mean, Elise is not an enchanter, but some bully range champion in lane that will just make it completely unplayable for their bot lane. So they felt like they had to pick Nautilus in this situation. But if that's the case, then I don't really like the Aphelios pick. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Just, the point is the same. Nemesis is in a pretty good spot in the game. I want to see Nemesis try to make a play on Ice because the thing is, like, Ice has cleanse, but this guy is pretty easy to kill if they can ever find a timer to send on him. Just why you normally see Thresh and Lulu with Aphelios only, because if Aphelios just is existing as a normal AD carry in the game, it's like, it's an okay champion. It can be pretty strong. But if one bad thing happens, the champion is like mega killable. And then you just start chain feeding on this champ. This guy is just fucking insanely dead, isn't he? Goodbye, boss. 07. It's like the most free kill of all time. Boss, we're not flashing there, bro. We're not flashing. Just accept death. Accept death. Just die in peace, please. Thank you. One auto for remount, but it's like, bro, even if you remount, you're dead here anyway, no? Like, no one is coming to save you. Like, I mean, he's never actually getting to remount here. Like, this wasn't even played well. Like, this wasn't even coordinated well by them. Sheo could already be walking, like, he could be walking straight. Like, Sheo just clicked back because he didn't know what was happening. But, like, if Sheo just clicks directly at him and Jason says, yeah, I'm just going to go on him, then he's 100% dead. But even here, it's like, nah, he wasn't even close to getting the other auto off. He barely got this auto off. Look at his autos. 1, 2, 3. Like, that was the third auto. He would have had to get one more auto, and that was the one, like, as he was dying, he was getting off. Like, you can say one auto to remount, but there's a difference between, like, you're about to auto attack and, like, you just got off your last auto. He's never remounting there. He's dead as hell. We're landing this. Let's see. Do we turn the ult? Do we turn the ult? How good are we? Okay, Nemesis, I like that. He's dead. I like that. Flash auto attack to proc the Braum stun. Okay, Nemesis. I like that. I like that. That was good. Well played by Nemesis. Now they can maybe go bot with Ryze ult. They can go bot with Ryze ult. Ooh. Why is Heretics not responding to this, bro? Mid lane for Heretics. Saren, they're up 4k gold. Heretics up 4k gold, but it's like, it's kind of like a fake 4k because, like, top lane is like whatever. It's like Sante that's up gold. But here, Saren needs to be fucking screaming that they're running bot. Like, they're beelining to bot, and look at, like, they should be clicking back. I'll tell you when they should be clicking back. Here's when they should be clicking back for sure. Like, when you see the ghosted Ryze still walk, like, beelining, they should be screaming it, and they should be clicking back. And look at how long it takes Heretics bot lane to respond to this play. They're still hitting turret. Like, it's like no one said anything. You know? They're fucking dead, bro. You are so insanely dead. You're both just crazy levels of cooked. Hell yeah. Why did Nemesis run this path, though? It's fine, but I don't think they should have path like this. I should die here 100%. Nemesis kind of trolled this pathing, in my opinion. He should just walk behind, and they should ult from behind. Like, he should take the aggressive path. Here's a good habit. When the enemy team is dead, and you get a free play, try to always walk the most aggressive path you can possibly ever walk. That is just like a fundamental thing about League of Legends. So Nemesis should just keep on walking. Here. Not go into river. Just walk behind. If they click forward, they're fucking insanely dead, right? But because they walk down like this, because they walk into river, then instead of the ult being from like here to like over this rock wall, and they would be like all spawning behind Ice, and Ice is 100% dead, they're here on the side of Ice, and then Ice actually is able to, like, because they would be here. They would be where my cursor is right now. I should probably get Epic Pen for these reviews, but whatever. I don't have it on this PC. And then he would die 100%. So it's actually kind of lame for them. They only get one kill here. Both should die 100%. That's a shutdown on ice that they miss. They do get both sums, just still good, but okay. So this was a really good sequence for Los Ratones overall. Really good sequence overall. Cutting the gold lead. Nemesis is ahead now. Saren is behind. No sums on carries, which is really good because when they get their next Rise ult, they can maybe make a play. Like Kled ult, Rise ult, they got to use these tools to try to kill the carries when they have no flash like this. This is not good from Boss, though. Because his team just made this play, right? So because they made this play, now they're recovering the map. Like, they got the sums off ice. They killed mid, got his flash. And now they're recovering the map. Like, Caitlyn is obviously going to base here. Like, for sure, Heretics knows that Caitlyn is basing. So Boss should not try to take this wave so aggressively. I mean, honestly, I don't mind him flipping the wave that much. It's like, you should be careful on this wave, but like, it's kind of rare where this will end up happening, where the Nautilus will be here. And you do have ult. Now your turret is gone if you don't, like, if you don't flip the wave, you're giving the turret, but you probably have to give the turret anyway. It's fine. It's honestly fine. This is actually really good from LR. Honestly, maybe I mean, the result ends up being good. I should never play this wave this aggressively mid, because the thing is, since Nautilus just showed bot and came off dying, then Heretics know, or Los Ratones knows that there can't be wards in the Team Heretics top side. There can't be wards where they're coming from right now. Wait, there is a ward. What? Who dropped this ward? Oh, it's actually a really good ward by Cassante. Cassante dropped a ward. Well, never mind. Because normally it's like only really the support warding, but because Cassante ended up catching this wave mid, he actually drops a really good ward here. Damn. So, I mean, honestly, a lot of teams would get caught off by this, but still, they don't have full vision, right? It's not full wards, like, and also this ward is dodgeable, right? If you go through mid and then you just wrap around, like, this ward won't see you, so. Let's see how it ends up being. Yeah, see, okay, so even though they have a ward, they're not going to have a lot of wards. They're not going to have good enough wards to know exactly what your play is. So if you see what ends up happening here, they see Mundo, but they don't see Braum, because Braum walks through this path, like the skinny path. Braum walks here, and then Mundo walks over the ward. So Ice thinks he's fine on mid, because he doesn't think that he can ever die to like a Mundo walking through here. So Reckless was able to get into the bush. So it's like fake vision. Honestly, the ward was, I think, a good ward from Trayson, but he should probably drop it not on the Raptors to get full vision. He should just drop it like in this area just to cover this entrance. So like right here, because Ice thinks that because he saw Velia open through here, that Reckless will never be in this bush. Also, if you look at the timing, now Sheo just watched Velia walk into this bush. They never saw Reckless walk into this bush. So he has like this false sense of security, and he's no sums. He gets one shot. Shutdown goes to Crowny. Pretty nice. The more I think about it, maybe it's just fine if Boss plays this wave aggressively. So they get mid-turret off this. Really good. So now they're back. Okay, so third Drake fight. I mean, the huge thing here is that Nemesis has Seraphs completed, and Saren doesn't. Cassante doesn't have, like, insane amounts of MR either. So, I mean, it's, yeah, obviously playable. And Ice is not strong either. They're late here, though. Honestly, I don't think Boss should walk. He just walks late. I think I would rather him just stay top. I think I would rather him stay top with TP. Like, because he could kill this wave. He could be hitting the turret right now, and then Heretics would be pressured to start it, and then he could TP in. I don't know why Boss walks across the map. It's not like he even has ult. I think he should have stayed top here. Stay top, hit the tier 1. I mean, it ends up being good because Heretics just like kills themselves trying to hit him. I mean, I guess it ended up good, but I don't think it's good overall. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. This ends up being so good because they just burn everything on the Kled. They just kill themselves, essentially. To be honest, though, I mean, this is just really troll from Heretics. Because Cassio is bought without TP, right? Rise obviously doesn't have TP, but he has ult, so he can be here. And they saw boss the entire time, so Heretics is griefing by trying to make a fight happen on mid right now. If Cassio's here, I can see the angle. But Cassio's never here, and Rise is here, so Nemesis is just calling, I'm first, I'm first, I'm first. Like, it's good, you know? I mean, Nemesis is just calling the whole time, so boss is actually walking in here knowing that Nemesis is moving first. Because Nemesis is calling that Cassio is bot, no TP, and Heretics is just trolling here. Yeah, complete tragedy from them. But also, I don't like the like hook on Kled anyway. You're supposed to be playing poke here. You're supposed to be like going into line bush here. It really sucks that he missed that shock blast for Heretics, but they're supposed to be going into line bush, taking their vision, and then just trying to poke with Jace and provoking the action. And that's why I think it would have been good for boss to go top, because if he goes top and he hits the top turret, then Heretics is going to be like, the guy's not here, we should hit Drake. And if they're hitting Drake, then I think LR can walk in easier and probably get a better fight. But if Heretics opts into a 4v5, that's a different story. But I mean, Heretics doesn't have to opt into this 4v5. I mean, honestly, Heretics comp is kind of like all over the place now that I'm looking at it. Like, Aphelios wants different things than Cassio. I mean, Aphelios Cassio can work in a comp, but like Jace is just out of place now. TPing back in. Kled TPs. Nope. Kled should not TP bot. This is like panic TP, you know? It's like the other guy's TPing like you should TP, but Kled should not TP. They can never get engaged on if Kled doesn't TP, right? There's never an angle here. They just get this, they start walking. It would be Mundo in front. Mundo has his passive, has ult, has W. Not an angle. And then by TPing here, you get sectioned off and you lose your mid turret. But, I mean, you probably lose your mid turret anyway. I think that, like, nothing is happening here, though. I guess Kled can overtake. I mean, it's, like, kind of fine to TP. If the plan is that Nemesis wants to base, and then he can just overtake bot, I guess it could be fine to TP. If Nemesis is calling he wants to base, he doesn't have items. He just wants to base to get back to mid. It's like, okay. It's just okay, I would say. Oh, Nemesis is like trying to 1v9 them. Ends up being kind of bad. Cassie moving up. That's a mistake from Nemesis. He's going like really hard here. Top, he's going way too hard here. I mean, I guess he's just not expecting the cones, but on this map, you can't do this. He has to just take the wave and wait for his team. Because Velia is waiting for an item. You know, like Velia's just waiting for an item here. So if you see like how bad Velia's tempo is, Nemesis goes out. He plays this wave at 1947. And then 1949, Velia bases. He's in base. And he could be like clicking to his Krugs right now. And then play for Nemesis here. But instead, he's just waiting. Like, he spent 15 seconds in base. If he didn't spend those 15 seconds in base, he could already be on his Krugs and, like, playing towards Nemesis here as well. Because this is a timer where Los Ratones wants to play, I think. Cassante is out of the game here. Like, he's out of the game because he's bot lane and his TP's down. This is a timer where Nemesis is like pretty strong and probably wants to be playing. Mundo just runs to Raptors, but it's just like they have to sync up, right? Like if Nemesis wants to pressure right now on this timer, then what needs to happen is Mundo needs to probably sell his pink so that he has gold. Like at this point, Just sell your pink for the 30 gold, buy your deadmans, sprint out top, get the Krugs, and then play with Nemesis on this wave. Like, he would be with the wave right now. He'd be like back here with the wave right now, and this could be a really good bait play. Because if Mundo was like up here, and then this type of shit happened, I think they're just going to win hard 2v2 right now. Like, look at how close it is with just Nemesis playing. Still ends up being good, though. Still ends up being good. Should it be this good? But also, I like, it's the same thing for Veli. Veli could have actually been here earlier. He doesn't take like the aggressive path. Like, Nemesis was like, okay, Cassio's on me. At this point, Mundo should start walking to the top play. But he takes like the more passive path. Like, it looks like he's literally going to Krugs until right now, and then he's like, oh shit, I should go top. Could have been here slightly earlier. And then he takes the blast cone in kind of a weird location. He takes the blast cone like up, but he should take it with Reckless towards the tri-bush. The result ends up being fine, though. The result ends up being fine. It's all right. I mean, a lot of it is also, like, if you look at Ice. Ice has no flash. But he's scared to cut up the river. Like, he could be with Nautilus, like, in river. He could be at this play before Crowny. Crowny ends up going a safe path, too. Like, he thinks that he's, like, maybe getting trapped. He thinks maybe... I don't know why Crowny goes this path. Because he sees on the wards that Ice is walking up. So it would just be Nautilus. So I think that Crowny should have just walked directly to his team. Just follow Braum. He'll be fine. He's like walking around red buff right now, which I don't really understand. Just like minor things like that I've noticed with Los Ratones is like they don't click in like the most I don't want to say the most aggressive way possible, but it's like they don't click in the most like decisive way possible when something happens, you know? Like when something happens on the map, it's like they don't click directly through the enemy jungle, or they don't click directly to the play. It's like they path like around, or they path like it just, that type of stuff matters a lot in pro play. It's not about like optimal, it's just about like, because sometimes it could be suboptimal, right? You could be clicking to a play aggressively and it ends up being bad. But I just mean like it doesn't look like they're like, oh shit, something's happening. Boom, we're running at the play. It's like we're going behind the red. We're cutting through the river instead of through their jungle. Like all these types of pathing things matter a lot in pro play, and I've noticed this with like Los Ratones in the games I've watched now. I think it would improve their play if they just got into that habit, you know? It's just something small, but I think that it's a good habit to build. Well played to Nemesis. I mean, he's just playing the game like low key, like he's just playing the game kind of alone this one. I mean, Reckless played fine. Crowny made that one big mistake. Outside of that, he played fine. Velia made one big mistake on mid, then he played fine as well. But I think if Nemesis wasn't playing well, this game would be another stomp. Boss went top, and Nemesis is pushing bot hard. Just good by him. Boss is just wasting their time. And he's gonna die, but it's fine. It's actually fine. Like, their tempo is so fucking bad right now. They kill boss and they start hitting Baron because Ryze is bot with only ult. They have pretty fast Baron. This could be an issue. Actually, I think Ryze, after he gets the plate, he should just leave now. He can't get this extra plate. His boss is dead and they can rush Baron, so. He has no TP. He's phase rushing out. Might not have made a difference. It's a good Baron start. I mean, honestly, this is fine from Los Ratones if they're talking about Ice's guns. If they know Ice has no white gun for like this amount of time, like if they know for sure, like they're like, oh man, like this guy has this much blue ammo, right? Because the blue ammo is the thing that's going to be changing to white. If he knows that they have that much blue ammo and he's not going to be able to, like, he doesn't have great guns for it, I can see it. This is like scary as fuck though, but like I can see it. Trayson? He griefed! Trayson griefed so hard here, man. This is free Baron for Heretics. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say free because Nautilus is going to die. Like, Nautilus is trying to zone too hard. But if Trayson just ults Velia here, Velia can never get in. He has no flash. Like, he gets the spell immunity and then he should just ult him right now. But he tries to W and Velia just walks past it. He just misses. And then he just walks it and steals it, bro. Like, Cassante should 100% block the Mundo. And then, like, whether or not, like, these guys get out or not, that's a whole different story. But the Baron should 100% go to Heretics here. Like, the Baron should 100% go to Heretics, but I think Los Ratones might be able to run them down. Like, Ryze has Ghost on, and, yeah, like, Mundo is going to be in. Caitlyn is pretty strong, and the other three are not strong to fight right now. Holy. That's clutch from Velia, but it's just extremely bad zoning from Trayson. I mean, he can also W in a way where Mundo can't walk past him, right? Like, if he gets more in, like, the center of that corridor, and then he just presses W on the corridor, then he's going to hit Velia 100%. So he, like, put it on the edge of it, so he wasn't able to do that. And then, on top of that, he missed, and then he didn't ult. So, really criminal. This guy has flash. Oh, he didn't get to hit the blast cone. I got the blast cone here. Well, happens. Unlucky. Overall, I mean, Baron for Los Ratones, they're completely back. So they give the mid-wave here because they don't want to, like, if they play the mid-wave hard, they don't want to play the mid-wave hard and then have Jace sit in line bush and, like, take this Phalite, and then suddenly the Jace has, like, a lot of poke, or if, like, one QE lands on to Crownie, it can shape the fight differently. So I like that Crownie just ditches the mid-wave here. I like that he just gets as much of it as he can. Like, just don't let them have a full wave going down mid, so they can't play off it, and just comes to the Drake fight. Like, that's very scary. Sheo had no E, I guess, because he just used it. It's just their timer to walk in when Jace has no QE. Crown has to go all the way around. His team is not, like, able to play on Banana that easily. I'm wondering if they could do this differently, though. Like, I wonder if Ryze is in the bush, if it's better. If they have, like, Braum and Ryze in the bush, Braum standing slightly in front, and then Ryze combos once and walks back, it might be better. If he gets ulted, he just flash. Because I think that Cassio is, like, really griefing here. Like, I don't know why Cassio is hitting this ward or, like, walking there at all. Like, bro, like, does this ward behind you matter? Like, you're gonna get fucking flanked in this team comp? Like, I think you're fine. Shock Blast lands onto Nemesis. I mean, Heretic should just want to play it slow like this. What did Velia W? Okay, he like W'd nothing, essentially. Now his W's on cooldown. They have to play back now. Reckless is trying to get in front of Crownie so Crownie can play. I mean, Crownie just didn't get to set up traps, though. So, I mean, I think if you want to play like this, like that... I think if you want to play this way... I mean, I can't see because, obviously, we're just, like, in a replay. But if they can find a way to have Kled be the one that's catching the midwave and have Crownie in the river earlier... I mean, Crownie just wants red. It's just, like... I can't tell what happened. So, I have no idea if this was fixable. But if they can find a way here... where they're recalling and they're playing the replays and everything. If they can find a way to have Kled be the one on midwave and have Crownie, like, have got red earlier or something, and then Crownie's in the river and he gets set up traps, it is so much fucking better than having Crownie walk in late and having no control of the zone like this. Because when Crownie has to be the one on mid and he has a red buff now, and all the space is here and you have no traps, and they're kind of poking you over and over again with shock blasts, it's significantly harder to fight. Velia is not actually tanky either here. He's tanky, but he's not, like, really tanky. He's not Cassante. Jason stood on a trap here. Just clicked onto the trap. Trying to get some space for Soul. How long until Jace QE? Let me see. Lands only onto tanks. I mean, I think here Heretics probably had to go forward. Try to claim more space. They're kind of afraid of this Kled. They're like worried about this Kled. I think you just let him do his thing. I think you just let the Kled walk behind you and then you just like play the 4-man. The Kled is so fucking weak at this point. They're like half trying to mark him, but I don't know. Kind of like is what it is if he's there. Good QE from Shale. Oh my god. Got outsmited. I mean, once again, Trayson can do the same thing. This is Soul, bro. Trayson, if he has, does he have E up? He should ult Velia. Velia has no passive, right? Velia has no passive for sure. When did he get it procced? He got it procced and he didn't pick it up. So Velia has no passive. Trayson can zone the Mundo again. I don't even think it would be that bad. Like if he just like E'd and then Velia, he ults Velia out. Crowny is already at this amount of HP. Saren goes forward. Shale finishes the Drake. They start fighting here. Like I don't think it's going to be bad. But he's kind of scared. Saren goes in. Lands his flash. Ult. Doesn't really do anything. They all try to turn onto boss, which is like the best thing possible. And Stend is like not playing well at all here. Like he cares way too much about boss. Tries to hook boss, misses. Now he's hitting boss again. This whole time it's like the people that he should be helping are these guys. If he like walks forward and he ults, then maybe like Ice could even flash the wall or something. Like if he's here and he ults Crowny, then maybe like Ice flashes out. Like they can play that side of the fight, but like they're playing so hard to deny boss. I think you just like let boss do his thing. I swear this Kled is not that strong. Why don't they just run forward? They should run forward. That's what I'm saying. I think they should run forward. I mean, I think that what should happen is... Ooh, did I just unmute it? What I think should happen is Trayson, when the Drake gets low, he should E into R, and he takes Mundo with him through this wall. He ends up on that side. People start chasing him. He tries to kite out the best he can, and all of his team should just run forward. And they should try to just create some type of fight. And if Stend is closer, he'll be able to like maybe get an ult on somebody and they can play. And then they will get Drake guaranteed. I mean, they can eyeball it, right? Like if Cassante doesn't get a great angle and he insta-dies, then don't all run forward. But you can play it in a way where they're playing it better. I mean, I don't think it was great standoff from either team. Like this doesn't look that high level to me. I think like Los Ratones could have been in the river first. I think Heretics could have played their position better. I think they can zone better. And now, I mean, they have sold. Now they're fucking insanely juiced. This is probably like the last timer that Heretics had before this Rise is like really, really fucking strong. Because now Rise is going to have Actualizer. It's good the way they do this, Los Ratones. I like this. They have Crowny hitting mid and they have Nemesis hitting bot. Because turrets become tankier when more people are on them. So split up here. Give everyone a job. Even if you don't kill the mid turret, it's better to take this bot turret and get 4 plates mid. Way more gold. Okay. Get top turret. I mean, it's kind of a formality at this point. Because, like, Crowny is really strong, too. Like, now Crowny is almost 4 items. Rise is... Oh, he almost has a death cap on top of his Actualizer. Holy. They based here. Okay, so they gave up control. Like, they could have had control of this position, but they gave it up because Rise had death cap and Caitlyn had BT. I think this is good from Los Ratones. Like, if you have items that are that fucking strong, it's okay to, like, give the zone and just play off your items. Like, okay, They have better position. Now we are so ungodly strong that we could just retake the position. And also BT is so good because the J Shock Blast will just be able to lifesteal. So this is fine. And then Heretic starts Nash because they feel like it's the only thing they can do. Kled is bot. Yeah, I mean, they can never win a fight at this point. What happens to Crowny here? Crowny gets nuked by the Baron. No, he gets hit by a Shock Blast. And then the... How did this Shock Blast not get blocked? I mean, to be fair, it's kind of hard to see the angle. But if you're a frontliner like this, somebody should be trying to stand in front of this. Like, somebody should just be trying to, like, see the line between Jace and their carries and just tank. Like, Velia should, like, it would be so much better if he was just standing right here, you know? Like, obviously, it, like, almost hits him, but he should just be thinking about trying to stand in front of Shale as much as he can. Okay. Here we go. We're hitting. 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 Crowny is just getting fucking Shock Blast. He's getting spit on by Baron. He had the barrier. He almost fucking died. Like, can somebody block for this guy, bro? Can somebody block? Can Nemesis just walk this way? Can he just, like, he was kind of doing it. If he just kept on walking that way, then your AD carry could play the game. Bro, this team fucking hates Crowny. Like, the thing is, AD carry is generally the role that in pro play, you need to help the most to make it actually be useful. You know? Like, mid laners can play, even if, like, your jungler's not, like, your mid laner can kind of play by himself. But, like, your AD carry can't really fucking play when you're not blocking shit, when you're not controlling the zone, when you don't ward on time, when you're not covering certain waves, when you're not connecting them to fights. Like, all these things are necessary for your AD carry to be able to play. And, like, Crowny is insanely strong, and it's just like, he just can't really play. I mean, you can say he can dodge the Shock Blast, but pretty hard to fucking dodge a Shock Blast with Caitlyn if no one's blocking it. Like, you don't have abilities to dodge it, really. Kind of on the Jace to miss. But yeah. All right. Baron into Elder. Uncontested. Into end. Okay, the boys have done it. They got their first LEC win. Yeah, I thought they were going to get a win at some point. Like I said, it's pretty fucking hard to go 0-11. It's much easier to go... It's much easier to win one game than to lose 0 games, you know? Like, if you're better than teams, it's like, yeah, you're just gonna, but like when you're playing against these teams, it's just a matter of time where the chips, like, you know, fall in a different way. You know, you get a good draft here, you get a Baron steal there, and then you've won the best of one. So I mean, I still think there's a lot of things that they can work on, but I think that they, like, kind of understand now how they want to play as a team, like what everyone's roles are. Like, they know what champions, at least, people should be playing, and what champions, like, need to be banned so that they can play at all. So I feel like some things are coming together, you know, like the Gnar ban. I like that. Even though I think Mundo should be punishable 2-3 or 1-2 here with Ryze, I think you should be able to punish Mundo. And I don't think Mundo is good into Jace. Like, that should be a Malphite. With Velia's current playstyle, he's kind of all over the place. Just give him something that, like, farms decently and can, like, do his own thing, and he doesn't have a super defined role. I mean, Velia is also not super good at finding engages. It's, like, not a strength of his. He's more of a carry player than, like, an engage player. So find champions and comps where he doesn't need to play that role in order to win. So, like, I think that if you ask anyone on this team, they'd probably say, oh, if we could put, like, a Junjia Malphite on our team instead of this Mundo, they would take it. But it's like, that's just not something that's in their wheelhouse right now. I do think Reckless is playing, like, more aggressively. I like that. I think that he was playing, like, insanely passive in the first games. Like, first games were, like, just, it makes the game unplayable. Like, he's actually starting to, you know, walk places, absorb abilities, take some space, get some wards down. That's better for sure. I think Nemesis is, like, you know, he is playing better than he was in the first games, but I think he was probably the least of their worries. Boss is still an issue, but if you can just make the game kind of like this, where he doesn't have to be involved and it's more like somebody has to answer him as opposed to both people are in the fight, I think that's always going to be better. Yo, Dust, Braum, come on, bro. You don't have to die as Braum. Like, I'm not, like, I mean, honestly, like, didn't Phil end a game with like 0 deaths on Rakan, like I don't want him to kill himself in these games just to like prove that he's not like a pussy or something. Like I'm not thinking that. I'm just thinking like I just want him to be playing the game and like do his job. Like there was no times in this game where I was like, oh, he's like really KDA playing. Like there was some things that he could have done slightly better, but overall it felt like, you know, he's doing his job. And to be honest, Braum is not a champion where you have to die all the time, especially in comps like this, you know. Like this isn't a comp where, like, let's say there's more more melee champs where you just have to like put your body in there, throw your ult, and then you're going to die. I could see that more, but like in this comp, it's like he needs to fucking die a ton for people to play. I just need to see them walk more aggressive paths. I need to see them react to like what's happening on the map more, like with their teammates. I need to see Velia more aware of like when his timers are to hit objectives, because I think that could be better for him by a lot. And I want to see them try to like work on connecting Crowny to fights, blocking abilities for Crowny, because I just think it makes the game so much easier. Like you can keep on arguing like, oh man, like but Crowny could have maybe dodged this or dodged. It's like, okay, but if your AD carry is spending time trying to dodge things that other people can block, then he's not walking forward and he's not clicking. Like if you're spending all your time trying to dodge, then you're not going to actually be like dealing damage, right? So people that can dodge abilities at times where it's easy for them to do it, they should be thinking about doing it. So, or blocking abilities. So yeah,